Nelson Mandela, The Walk to Freedom. In a small village in South Africa, a boy named Nelson was born with a fire in his heart, not for war, but for justice. He grew up under a sky that said all were equal, but walked a land that said otherwise. Nelson Mandela studied the law, not just in books, but in the lives of the oppressed. He spoke truth to power, and power locked him away. 27 years. 27 years of silence. But even silence can shake a nation. When he walked free, he didn't bring vengeance. He brought forgiveness. He ran for president and won. But more than a leader, he became a symbol. That peace is stronger than hate. He didn't just change South Africa. He changed the world. Because sometimes, one man's walk can become millions' march. Nelson Mandela, 1918 to 2013. A legacy of peace. Nelson Mandela, a brief history. Early life, 1918 to 1943. Born, July 18, 1918, in the village of Mbizo, in the Eastern Cape of South Africa. Birth name, Rolihlahla Mandela, later given the English name Nelson by a schoolteacher. He belonged to the Thembu royal family of the Xhosa people. Educated at Fort Hare University and later studied law at the University of Witwatersrand. Activism against apartheid, 1944-1960s. In 1944, Mandela joined the African National Congress ANC and helped form its youth league, ENCYL. He led nonviolent protests against apartheid, a racist system that segregated and oppressed non-white South Africans. In 1952, he co-founded South Africa's first black law firm with Oliver Tambo. In 1961, he helped launch the armed wing of the ANC, Umkhonto we Sizwe, after peaceful protests were met with violence. Imprisonment, 1962 to 1990. Arrested in 1962 and convicted of sabotage and conspiracy to overthrow the state. Sentenced to life imprisonment in 1964 at the Rivonia trial. Spent 27 years in prison, mostly on Robben Island. Became a global symbol of resistance to racial injustice. Release and leadership, 1990 to 1994. Released from prison on February 11, 1990. Became president of the ANC and led negotiations to end apartheid. In 1993, awarded the Nobel Peace Prize with President F.W. de Klerk for their work on peaceful transition. President of South Africa, 1994 to 1999. In 1994, Mandela became the first black president of South Africa, elected in the country's first fully democratic election. His presidency focused on national reconciliation, truth commissions, and building a multiracial democracy. Later years and legacy, 2000 to 2013. Retired from politics in 1999, but continued humanitarian work through the Nelson Mandela Foundation. Died on December 5, 2013, at age 95. Remembered as a global icon of freedom, peace, and forgiveness. Legacy. Nelson Mandela's life inspired millions and helped reshape the moral and political landscape of the 20th century. Internationally celebrated each year on July 18th as Mandela Day, encouraging people to make the world a better place.